Hey viewers, welcome to this dramatic moment until the bodyguard jumped in and disrupted the storyline. Oh god, everything became unbelievable afterward. Henry and Alex finally let go of all their baggage, silently expressing their love in a gaze, truly touched. In front of the leaders, they pretended to behave, just to survive the banquet. What a rush. Alex finally waited for the tardy Henry, and this time, they completely let loose, doing things that would make anyone raise an eyebrow. Alex told Henry that meeting him was the biggest surprise of his life, but their love was destined to remain hidden in the shadows. Before leaving, Henry invited Alex to watch his polo match, and Henry looked so dashing on the field, like a superstar in Alex's eyes, making him swoon instantly. They chatted about the past in an empty cafe, as if time had frozen at that moment. That's the magic of love. Their relationship was like aged wine, worth cherishing, but as a prince, Henry had to restraining himself. Yet such a simple question actually left Henry dumbfounded, momentarily rendering him speechless and at a loss. When Alex reached out his hand, Henry panicked and backed away, telling Alex that Prince Henry belongs to Old Britain. Even if he belongs to someone, it's just a fleeting dream. This is his inescapable fate that awakened Alex to reality. Understanding his lover's true feelings, Alex cherished the time together with Henry even more, holding hands and embracing. Happy moments are always fleeting. Alex's mother's campaign was heating up, and her rivals were even outpacing her in votes. To prevent his mother from becoming the first presidential loser, Alex had to head to Texas, the Lone Star State. Working 18-hour days for his mother's re-election bid, his connection with Henry became his only source of tension. But little did he know he would run into his ex-girlfriend Ellen today. Ellen was creating a stir online in her capacity as a political reporter, mocking Alex's mother's election campaign, rendering him completely disengaged and uninterested in even attempting to converse with her. Just as he was about to leave, he unexpectedly bumped into the long-missed Henry, a real surprise. To avoid being seen by reporter Ellen, Alex hurriedly took Henry back to the room. It was like a silent escape. But still, it caught Ellen's attention, planting the seeds for future trouble. After a long time apart, the two indulged in filling each other's emotional void with fiery bodies. The next day, a rapid knock on the door jolted them awake. Alex recognized the voice of his mother's secretary. He immediately woke a sleeping Henry, only to attract the secretary's attention outside, talk about one problem after another. After entering the room, the secretary began to search for any potential girls, warning Alex to be on his toes. With the campaign nearing, she couldn't let any girl without a confidentiality agreement ruin things here. Little did she know, after searching in vain, she found Henry in the nearby closet, shocking her to the core. It was a ball from the blue. She thought Alex was messing around, but a beggar's secret lurked behind. She scolded Alex, reminding him that reporters were lurking inside and outside the hotel, and leaking even a whisper would be the end of the world. Then she demanded the two think of a way to escape. It was a dire situation. But unable to hide much longer, Alex went straight to his mother and came clean about everything. He begged for his mother's forgiveness, only for her not to call the guards to throw him out. What a surprise. Instead, she ordered his favorite pizza like in his childhood, saying, "Sweetheart, it's all up to you. As a mother, I'll quietly support you, even if it means sacrificing my political future, but you must be sure of your love." Finally, with his parents' full support, Alex could openly be with Henry. He invited Henry to his parents' countryside villa, what a cozy gathering. As parents, they just wanted Alex to have true happiness, such precious understanding and tolerance. Henry let go of his prince responsibilities here, as if turning into an ordinary young man, enjoying this wonderful time. He experienced unprecedented joy, free from responsibilities, being himself, yet he knew happiness is always short-lived. Once leaving this town, Henry would be bound to royalty again, so he told Henry he hoped they could enjoy time here every year. Walking hand in hand, watching the sunset by the beach, romantic enough to drown in. Listening to Alex, Henry fell silent. Family responsibilities weighed on him. The noble bloodline seemed to remind him of all the responsibilities, yet Henry didn't know how to express himself to his lover. To clear his mind, Henry jumped into the water, ignoring Alex's calls, swimming towards the shore. What a brave decision. As a prince, Henry couldn't indulge in an unrealistic dream, gazing at his sleeping lover, sad. Ultimately, he left the dwelling in despair, as if the most vital part of his life vanished once more. He could only confide his pain to his sister, as she was the only one who truly understood Henry. They both carried the blood of this centuries-old family legacy, but that was also the chain that bound him. From then on, Henry stopped answering Alex's calls, like a soulless machine, busy with royal business. Every night, he secretly checked for news about Alex in a quiet house, filled with loneliness and longing. On a rainy night, Alex finally decided he could no longer endure this loneliness and stepped out of his little world.